Nanomachine, Chapter 11. This is what a quick lesson is. After dragging out the failed students, all the remaining students were officially appointed as cadets. Each of them was given a bronze tag with the number 3, symbolizing that they were now low-ranked warriors of the demonic cult. For the next 4 years, you will be trained as a cadet of the Demonic Academy. Here at the Demonic Academy, you are not allowed to answer with yes or no. Motto is the only answer. Anything other than that is akin to asking to repeat an order. Do you understand? Motto! Then, let's start organizing into groups. At the medical room, now that I am done preparing, shall we get started with the treatment? Doctor. It's Bangmyung. Rather than just calling me doctor, you should include my last name. Then, Dr. Beck. How bad is it? Cheon Yeo Woon knew his body was damaged due to Nano, but he became curious as to how the doctor saw it. Dr. Beck looked at Yeo Woon's pale face and sighed. Well, it will take you about 2 weeks to return to the academy. What? Yeo Woon was stunned. He had thought, with the help of Nano, I can recover instantly, but if I heal too quickly, they'll get suspicious. But if I get the normal treatment, then I'll fall behind in training. Besides, I don't even know what happened after the first test since I was taken to the infirmary. Don't be too disappointed. If you were to be treated by an ordinary doctor, it would take months. It will be a lot shorter because I am Baek Jong-woo's student. He smiled, trying to encourage Yeo Woon. But it will still take a lot of time, alongside training. This might not help, but I will keep your secret about learning from the Right Guardian. Dr. Jongmyung had witnessed the Right Guardian taking Yeo Woon as his apprentice. This was not allowed in the academy. Jongmyung had every right to report it to the chief, but he didn't. He had also faced hardship in his youth, being born to peasants, until he became a doctor for the demonic cult. That's why he felt sympathetic toward Yeo Woon. Thank you. I will not forget this debt. It's all right. Don't mention it. The doctor didn't think much of it anyway. He believed Yeo Woon had no other chance after becoming Submeng's apprentice. It was a good learning opportunity, but Yeo Woon was already too far behind. Okay, lie down then. I will put the needle in you. Yeo Woon then lay back down on the bed. As Jongmyung started taking off Yeo Woon's clothes, he was amazed. This kid, I know that he didn't learn any martial arts, but his body is a lot nicer than I thought. Well, he probably didn't get it through internal energy. Did he learn martial arts? The first one goes in the middle of your chest. Sensing attack on the body due to the iron needle. Activating self-defense. No, don't. Stop that, Nano. This is a medical procedure done by a doctor. Can't you determine if it's a medical procedure or not? If you do not warn me prior to the medical procedure, any act of damaging your body will be considered as an attack. Okay, from now on, don't react to those that I accept willingly. As Yeo Woon ordered Nano, Jongmyung began putting needles into Yeo Woon's body. Analyzing the needle-based acupunctural procedure, the needle placed over the spot is enhancing regeneration in the damaged stomach area. Yeo Woon had no interest in medical procedures, but it was fascinating to see it work. Take a nap while I work on this. Yeo Woon then came up with an idea. Nano, can you heal me and pretend that I still have wounds internally to fool others like the doctor? I do not understand your request. I mean, if I am healed, then it will be suspicious. So can you fool the doctor so he won't know that I'm healed? It is possible to change the pulse temporarily while the doctor is checking it. If that was possible, then Yeo Woon could heal himself. If he could fool the doctor for 2 weeks, this might be the best chance to learn about internal energy from Submeng. Good. Then heal me and fool the doctor whenever he checks on me. Yes, Master. Activating self-healing mode. The day was coming to an end. At the training ground, a voice echoed. Cadets! Attention! Get in line. Motto. Lee Hwamyoung started explaining the second test. Until the third test, all cadets will take the test at the same time. To take the second test and become a mid-level warrior, you must be familiar with basic tactics and strategies. The time you all have is only 20 days. The students were all shocked. 20 days was too short for memorizing all the tactics and strategies. Hwamyoung continued. Are you curious as to why there are 20 groups? That's because in 3 weeks, only 10 groups will be able to move on to the next stage. This meant that 200 people were going to fail. This is the only and last test where you will need to work together. So if you want to compete against yourself within the group, you can happily fail the test and leave. Most groups were equally formed, but there were a few groups with fewer students from the powerful clans. They weren't all that excited. This ends today's schedule. You can return to your dorms according to your groups and rest. Starting tomorrow, you will be taught nicely by the staff standing in front of you right now. The students turned to their instructors, who stood there expressionlessly. When they saw the staff dragging out failed students by clubbing them with the black clubs on their waists, the students shivered. Students returned to their dorms, but one student remained in place. It was Cheon Mukium of the Spring Clan. Instructor Impyung, 3rd Cadet. Why are you still standing there? Until students passed the 4th test, they were called by their numbers. I have a question to ask, Instructor. You know I won't answer questions not related to training. Yes, sir. Instructors didn't know every student's name, but they knew the 6 clan princes, the future leaders of the cult. Good. What is the question? I am sure that I will be the leader of my group. This wasn't announced. It was to be decided tomorrow, but Mukium already knew, thanks to clan connections. One of my group's cadets, the 7th cadet, is in the medical room. And I do not want one of our cadets to be left out or missing so that our entire group fails. What is it that you are proposing? I want to let him know what we had heard today while he was gone so that he will not be left out. It seemed like Mukium was different. Impyung became pleased. Good. I applaud your sincerity. You seem to know the importance of this second test. So I will take your advice and go to the 7th cadet and give him the information myself. Huh? No, that won't be necessary. I can go myself. The main building is off limits to cadets except under special circumstances. Cheon Mukium became frustrated, gritting his teeth. God damn it, this is bullshit. His real purpose was to go and break Yeo Woon's leg, or worse, but he didn't expect to be blocked. He thought of using his status as a clan heir, but it meant nothing here. Understood, Instructor. And can you tell me when the 7th cadet will be returning to us? There's no problem with that. Since it's too late, I will tell you tomorrow. He then had no choice but to wait until Yeo Woon returned. Hurry up and get better, you lowly bastard. I'll make you feel pain enough for you to want death.